what do you think is like the biggest scams that people do today? And then like, what do you think is like a big value today that people should recognize more?
I think value is something, and I won't give it like maybe specific. I'll think of one that's a scam, but like value is something that is like after you know what I'm saying, present it and you can use it in your everyday life and it actually affects you. You know what I'm saying? It actually
Mm.
gives you know what I'm saying? If you teach me how to do this, like there's a lot of real estate courses and shit. And those people go to these conventions and classes
Big
and
seminars
it's
and
a
stuff.
lot of holes in the story.
Yeah.
They just sell you to get you in there, and then you go home and you try to buy a house and you just lose all your shit because you ain't, you know what I mean? So things that people present to you that actually you can, in your real life, it changes.
I like to say that in those things, they sell a lot of nuance. And guys, I
There you go.
really want y'all to understand this. When you go and buy a course, when you go buy any of these courses, drop shipping, it doesn't matter what it is, they have to fill it with fluff. The fluff has to be there, or else you feel like you get screwed from their value ladder. So they really, really, really put a lot of bullshit up in there for y'all, just so they can honestly confuse you as well,
Facts.
because they also don't want you to go buy the same shit or do the same industry that they're making all their money on. If a guy was making millions of dollars doing something like drop shipping, why would he give you the exact
Exactly.
way to do it so then you destroy his drop shipping business? It doesn't happen. They give you a bunch of nuance, a bunch of fluff, so then they can sell you this big package for 5 or 10K or 2K or whatever it is. But really, a lot of it is going to keep you from the real information that you needed, the little narrow 10% that's the good information, like you're
Facts.
saying.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think another one, I'll give you an example. This was the scam to me. So like you see the coins, Bitcoin, the this coin, the Dogecoin, all this shit. Man, y'all gotta understand these people will not present this to you until they've made their money.
Yes.
Even when you
Another
think
one.
you got in early, it's late to them. They
Yes.
already
They bought it a couple months before.
exactly
They've been
shit
playing. They're
years.
playing chess while y'all are playing checkers.
Exactly. So I mean, some people got in on the Bitcoin early, but them other ones, man, they didn't billions. They got their billions. Now they can let everybody else play the rat race.
Yeah.
So just shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but by the time y'all all get into it, by the time they're telling all of the viewers, by the time they're telling the mass, it's because they already got it. All their homies all got it. They all got together and put in like 10K each or 20K each. Like, say all the YouTubers, I'm not going to say names right now, but a bunch of them all did do this fucking months, like a year or two ago. They all went and put their monies in, especially in this section of the internet. They all put their money into a certain one. It all went up very fast because of it. And when they told everybody, look at this fucking coin, it's pumping, it's because they pumped it. They all put all their money into it. So then when all of y'all went and pumped it even higher, they immediately got fucking out and took their bag.
It's crazy.
This happens all the time today, and nobody calls people out for scamming for this. Y'all think it's a fucking come up or something. It's not. Like, there's very few people coming up, and y'all ain't them. Trust me. And I'm telling y'all, and I tell y'all all this, guys, as a person that came up from crypto. I bought in 2013. I have been in this shit for a long time. Okay, most people are scamming today. And a lot of y'all aren't computer savvy enough to be fucking doing it. If you're using Android phones, if you're using fucking PC computers, a lot of y'all gonna get y'all shit taken, because a lot of y'all already got malware on there. You already got people watching y'all shit to where as soon as you fucking put up a fucking wallet code or anything, that shit is fucking gone, okay? Keyloggers are on everything today. Everything. Everybody has a keylogger on their phone, especially if you don't have Apple. The only reason why Apple is successful is because of their ability to fucking teach that security is a big deal today. That's their whole selling point, is security. That's the only reason why. If any of y'all are like, I cannot tell y'all how many of my friends lost fat bags just because of them using a PC or an Android. It is that simple to get hacked, guys. It's not the world that we lived in 10 years ago. Not even close. And there's so many people that are really good at finessing all this shit. We want to know where all that money's going? It's going right up to the 1%, man, or to fucking China or Russia, probably. What do you think about when it comes to like scammers and value? What do you think is the difference? What do you think is real value and what do you think is a scam?
Well, to me,
Here, talk a little closer to the mic too.
real value versus a scam is something that you can't see the product almost immediately. You know, because on the internet, pretty much anything can be faked. Anybody can show you what they want to show you, but they're not necessarily going to show you where it goes wrong. And that's where the education comes in on your side too. Anybody can teach you step by step by step, but if you don't put it into practice, at some point you're not going to learn the mistakes that can be made throughout the process, the little failures that you're gonna have
that you need to
and
learn from, though. You
that
need to learn
you're
from
gonna
those
learn
failures.
from,
Yeah.
that you're gonna learn from. There's never a perfect product that is just gonna be step one, step through, step two, step three, step four, and boom, produce.
Experience is always the
At
best
some
one.
point, you're gonna have to put in your own little bit of flavor, your own little bit of strategy, your own mind, and your own intent into it. If you're not putting in effort, then you can't expect a product. It's pretty much as simple as that. And it's easy to do it online to show a fake life, but to actually live it in real life and to be able to produce, that's different. And that's kind of where I live in. Everybody expects their world to be perfect, but when it doesn't go perfect, stuff needs to be fixed. Stuff goes wrong, somebody has to step up and make sure it gets taken care of to make sure that their life can still continue to go comfortably. And a lot of times it is the dirty work that a lot of people don't want to do, but at the same time, that's where I can demand my value.
Yeah, yeah. You get to mark the price when it's the work that nobody
There you
else
go.
wants to do.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's this is the thing, guys, that a lot of guys aren't leveraging this right here. This ability to have a skill that very few men are getting today, because we know how emasculated guys are today. We know, we don't have to fucking talk about it anymore on this channel. We fucking know how emasculated men are. We know how bad it is. So if you choose to be one of the few masculine men, you're making 100K a year. You're going to be very valuable to someone, or to your just your family, guys.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's not even about a job, because a job, we all know this, a job will fucking fire you in a heartbeat. You're replaceable, guys. Make yourself unreplaceable.
There you go.
And that's where it comes back to the man itself. I'm never gonna try to blame anybody else but myself. I'm going to take responsibility on the actions that I've taken, the opportunities I've tried to make, and whether it produces what I wanted or it doesn't produce, it's not on anybody else but me. Because it's up to me to be educated to make the right decisions and the right choices to get the outcome that I expected. If I don't, I can't blame anybody else.
Yep.
I can only control what I can control. Everything else that comes from it, it's inconsequential. I'm only going to blame myself. So at some point, it comes back to each individual person to take accountability on where they went wrong. Because somewhere down the line, they realize, here's where I made the mistake. Here's where I could have decided differently. And here's where it could have come out the way I wanted it.
Yep. Yep. No. And see, like, guys, like, this is about to be a big deal about this show. Like, we're about to be doing a lot of self-improvement channels. We're about to start really doing a lot of this type of stuff, because men are not being taught the correct things. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a broad spectrum. There is a lot of things that you can learn, but y'all got to realize, these internet gurus, these people that are making the most money, they're going to sell you the thing that they can sell the most. The free market is not necessarily always a good thing. Sometimes it's very fucked up and stupid, because they can sell you what's going to make you happy in the moment. Like, what can I do from my computer right here? What can I do? What can I do? Drop shipping? Can I do something where I can just sit right here on my iPad or from my phone, and I can do these things? And all those fucking hustles, guys, everybody is fucking doing them. If it's on the internet, if he's selling a course, if there's a fucking 1,000 videos on YouTube of people doing it, it is not a good market to go to. Everybody's doing it. And some of these big channels, they're preaching fucking going and buying houses when most of y'all don't even have a job or a credit score to go get the fucking houses. Y'all need to fucking take some steps back. You know what y'all can fucking go buy? Some of y'all can go buy property right now, just land. Go get you some fucking ag land. Go fucking learn how to grow some food. Go learn how to grow any product that the highest grossing product that you can in your state. Go fucking do it. The highest cash crop. Y'all have no idea how much money can be grown on trees. It is a fact. And a lot of y'all sleep on it. A lot of people are like, oh, farm, it's so hard. There's so much work to do. Do you not understand the technology today? Literally, even if you had the big commercial farm, you don't even have to sit in the tractors anymore. They're driven by GPSs. Like, guys, like, the technology does everything today. It's really not what you think. And on a small scale, it's fucking even easier. If y'all knew how much of a loop system you can create with aquaponics, where, like, you have fish, you have all types of things being created, and they're all feeding themselves, and you're not fucking paying for any of it, you're just literally producing money, y'all have no idea. Y'all are so lost living in the internet. This real world out here has a lot of value for y'all. And if you sit here and you keep listening to these fucking internet gurus trying to make $500, $1,000, $5,000 off this bullshit, y'all are never going to learn the truth. Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.